Welcome students. I come up with another question from projections of plane surface. Take a question, a rectangular plate 50 cross 25 mm is resting on HP with one of its shorter side on HP which is inclined at 30 degree to VP. The surface is inclined at 60 degree to HP. Draw the projection. Okay, so this is a given question for us. From this we have to grasp the given data. So always remember this projection of plane concerns. You have to take answer for what is the object. About object you have to get the answer, then resting, then surface inclination, and last edge or special inclinations. Okay, so given data for this question, object, what's the object? Rectangular plate, rectangle is given. The dimension is 50 cross 25 mm, right? And what about the resting? One of its shorter side, it is resting with shorter side on HP. Okay, resting with the shorter side on HP. Okay, which is inclined at 30 degree to VP. That means they are talking about the edge inclination. Okay, the shorter side which is on HP is inclined at 30 degree to what? VP. So the edge inclination is 30 degree to VP. Have you got it? And next last one is the surface inclination. Surface inclination. What about the surface inclination? The surface is inclined at 60 degree to what? HP. Inclined 30 degree to VP. Here it is 60 degree to HP. Always remember, in this question the surface in the clear manner it is mentioned, but what is the other name for the surface? Surface we do call as plane, then plate, lamina, as well we can call with the name itself. Pentagon is inclined or hexagon is inclined, rectangle is inclined, the object itself. Okay, remember it? Okay, fine. So these are the things are given in this question. Okay, the object is a rectangle. So this is a rectangular plate I have taken for your observation. And as far as the question concerned, how to place, what is the exact position of the object? Consider this ground as a horizontal plane and this blackboard as a vertical plane. So how I have to place the object? The surface is inclined to HP 60 degree. Okay, surface is inclined. Now it is parallel. If I want to incline to horizontal plane, I have to keep like this. Now it is making inclination, and the edge which is resting is the shorter side which is tilted at an angle of how much? 30 degree. So this is the exact position. So we are familiar, when it is inclined to both the planes we cannot get the trace, and we need to go with the method called change of position method, and that can be done in 3 steps, right, or 3 stages. First one is a simple position, and second one is surface inclination, and third one edge or special condition. So that means in step by step we are going to get the projection and we are going to find the final front view and top view. Okay. So as far as this condition concerned, first in the simple position, always see the simple position purely based on the surface inclination. Okay. So here look at this, the surface is inclined to HP. Surface is inclined to HP, something like this, to 60 degree, right? So what we have to do is, since it is inclined to HP, what we can do? We can take the assumption as just it is parallel to HP, like resting on HP, parallel to HP. So here we are going to take parallel to HP assumption. Okay, here we are going to take the assumption parallel to HP. For that we are going to get the projection of the front view and the top view, and then surface inclination. That means simply we will be just making the inclination something like this. And next, in the third stage, we just, in order to achieve the edge inclination, what we do is the resting edge which is on the horizontal plane will be tilted something like this. For that we will be getting the projection. Okay, just start working with the first simple position. Okay, so for that, draw the reference line XY. Always remember, it's a first angle projection, so above the reference line is VP and below the reference line is HP. Fine. So in this simple position, we know, since it is parallel to HP, from the top view we can see the true shape, and in the front view we can see the straight line. And the placing the object plays very important role here. That can be considered by resting. Since it is a rectangle, see here two of the edges are shorter and two of the edges are longer. How it is resting? Resting with the shorter side. So see, I can place my object something like this. As well I can place the object like this too. Okay. What is the right position? What is the right position? Whether I have to keep my object like this or I have to keep the object like this. Here it is mentioned shorter side is resting, right? So when you are inclining, when you are going with the surface inclination, okay, the edge which is resting on the HP should be shorter side. Okay, should be shorter side. So if the shorter side should position on the HP plane, in the sense we have to keep the object something like this in the initial position. If we keep like this, when you are going with the surface inclination, what happens? The longer edge will rest on HP. So if you select the first one, your answer would be wrong as per the condition. If it is a shorter side, the position should be something like this, so that it will rest on HP. So the second condition is the right one. Okay, fine. So in the top view, we are going to get the trace when parallel to HP. So first of all, what is the size? 50, right? So take 50 mm in the horizontal and then go with the vertical line, 90 degree line, something like this, and measure 25 and go for connecting the line. Now just make as a dark one. Now see, the condition came at the right side. One of the shorter side is came at the right side. Okay, always remember, condition resting edge should be on the right side. Fine. So if I give name this as A, B, C, D. Okay, so this is how I have given the name. This is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. That I have given here. Fine. So I want to get the front view. Front view, it's gonna be the odd straight line. For that, take all the projectors from each and every corners. If you draw line between the projectors on the HY, it's your front view observation. Fine. So then we need to mark the visible edges, visible corners and invisible corners. So the observer is looking from here, okay. A, B are visible, C and D are invisible. A, B is visible, and then D and C are invisible. So D just behind A, making inside the bracket. C is just behind B. So nearby B, I am making inside the bracket as C. What is next? Yes, second stage, surface inclination. Now I have taken the observation parallel to HP. Okay. Now the surface is inclined to HP with 60 degree, so that I have to tilt my object something like this. Okay. I have to tilt my object like this. So now it is making 60 degree. So from the front view, this straight line, and from the top view, we can see the skewed image of the rectangle, skewed image since it is inclined. So this skewed image cannot be found. So what we do is we will go with the front view, right? So front view already the true length is obtained in the previous step. So what we are going to do is, by taking the point, I am going to keep the protractor something like this. I have inclined the object. I am going to incline the object something like this. So I am going to read 60 degree. Somewhere here you will get it, and go with the line. I have tilted the object like this. Can you able to see? Okay. So now I have tilted the line. When I tilt the line, the shorter edge on the right will be resting on HP, that is B and C. So I am going to take this point as B1 dash and C1 dash. Right? So now, in order to find the another end, take the measurement in your compass and transfer over the line. Keep the point. This would be A1 dash and D1 dash. Now go for a dark line connecting A1 and B1. Remove edges of line. This is with the inclination 60 degree. Okay. What is next? The top view. How it can be done? By getting the projectors. Take the vertical projectors and take the horizontal projector from the previous stage. Okay. So that you will be able to identify the skewed image when you are looking from the top view. Okay. When you are looking at the top view, 90 degree to the object. So naturally you will get the boundary, and see, try to get the mappings and find out the points. Here the A is coming in the horizontal manner here, and from the vertical projector is coming here. So it is intersect at this particular point, so this becomes A1. And here the horizontal projector for B, and here is the vertical projector, this becomes B1. And here is the C, and C from the vertical projector, it is meeting here, this becomes C1. And D, horizontal and vertical, see, this will become D1. If you connect A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A, you get the skewed image of the rectangle. What is next? Edge inclination. Edge is inclined to 60 degree to HVP. As far as now we have completed as this much, right? Now what we are going to do is, the edge which is resting on HP, shorter side, should be tilted at an angle of how much? 30 degree. So how it can be done? So in the top view we are going to make the things. For that just keep a point on the reference line, something like this. Okay, and next measure 30 degree, somewhere here you will get it, and go for a line. Okay, this is the HSAT side, gonna tilt, right? So in order to tilt the edge, I have taken the line here. So on the line, first of all, I am going to take the C1. Okay, C1. This C1 is C1 to B1 edge is just making perpendicular with what, BP, right? It should be tilted to BP. So for that I have drawn the line. Now in order to make the diagram over the line, first of all I have taken the C1 on the 30 degree inclined line. Okay, and then you have to measure C1 to B distance in your compass, and from the C1 take a point so that you will get B1. Okay, right. So this is the next stage. So have to quite differ the notation. So here you have to take the C2 and here you have to take B2, right? Fine. And then we are going to form the same image over the inclined line. So what we have to do is, see this C and D as well B and A making 90 degree with the edge CB. Have we got it? The D and C and A and B making 90 degree with the edge C and B. So take 90 degree from the point B and C. Now take the measurement C to D, and from the C have a marking. From the B to C, A, measure it. Keeping at B, have a point, so that you get the D2 and A2. If you connect a line, get the image. Go for a dark line passing from A to B, B to C, and C to D. Okay. Now the final top view observation trace got over, right? So next front view should be found. So for that, what do you have to do? Is simply take the projectors, vertical projector as well horizontal projector. Vertical projector from the top view, and from the previous stage front view we have to take the horizontal projector. Here is the projector and next projector coming in the XY. Now how will you obtain the shape? Yes, by mapping. So look for the intersection point, horizontal A, and where is the horizontal A? Here is the horizontal A. So this would be your A2 dash, and then B horizontal is here, and here is the B horizontal, right? Vertical. So you simply intersect at this point. So this becomes B2 dash, where is C horizontal and here is the vertical. So this becomes C2 dash, and D horizontal and vertical one. So this would become D2 dash. Okay. Now connect A to B a line, B to C a line, and C to D a line, and then D to A line, so that you will be able to get the observation of the final front view, right? Okay, you got the final front view as well final top view. For this condition, at last you have to capture all the dimensions. Okay, here since it is a rectangle, length and width will be there. Okay, length and breadth will be there. So for that you have to take the 90 degree line from the corners, something like this. The longer edge measurement is 50, so right above the line as 50, and the shorter side, any of the side, you can take the dimension line and take the filled arrows and write 25 above the line. Okay, above the line 25, something like this. Next, all the inclination should be shown. So 60 degree I have captured, and as well here is 30 degree, that as well I have captured. What is next? Note about the dimension. So take the gate line 5 mm gap and write all dimensions or in mm or in mm. Okay, as well you have to write about the scale. The taken scale for this diagram is 1:1 since we didn't change any measurement as it is in the given data. We have just reflected over the image, right? So you have to write as scale as 1:1. So thank you so much.